All right. Done my warm up and working up to get a few heavy singles for flat bench. It says 265. All right, says 285. This actually will match if I get it. My best after I hit 320 when I was 20, probably 23 years old. I like to think because I'm natural, I'm not gonna have as much risk of tearing a tendon here, tearing a pec, but I don't know. Just approaching it with caution. Trying to do nice and controlled. That's probably pretty close to my max. Squirmed a little bit on that more than I try to stay controlled, but yeah, you know, trying to sum it up enough to get it up. All right, doing some reps now. This is 240. Not even really sure how many I'll get here. I'm just gonna do some sets of 5. I mean, that was the minimum I wanted to hit. We'll see how many we get. Decided to do one more set at 240. Then I'll move on to incline. Try to make sure everything's in a level spot in here, but unfortunately this can be difficult with this basement. Kind of pitches in a bunch of different directions. House was built in 1920. So, yeah, just doing the best I can. Last one, felt like I was a little uneven. I moved it a bit to try to fix that. and try to get 5 again. Gonna move on to incline. All right, moving on to incline. Doing 185. I did 185 for 11 last workout, but I did flat bench today first, so anything 8 or above, I think I'll be pretty happy with. I'm happy with that. Do these ones. Rest, pause. One of these days I want to get some leveling compound and level this basement. Thought about just leveling a smaller area to do benching and squatting and deadlifting, things that matter more for wanting to be level. Probably not really the greatest idea to doing things like heavy bench on uneven ground, but used to do it upstairs where it's flat, but wanted to clear out the weights from upstairs. I thought I'd get more than 3 there. Maybe less talk and more focus. Try to get 3 here. Try to finish with 2. Rest pause at the 2. Two more. All right. Had some incline cable flies. I'm gonna do a little bit less. Probably just 3 rest pause sets. Then move the dumbbell, press. Should have milked that one all the way down. I'm going straight into double press. Hopefully this doesn't cut off. I'm supposed to get a new phone soon. Oh, more storage, but even though it says there's storage, extra storage, having an issue where videos are cutting off, saying lack of storage. Let's get one more. All right, got 140 on the machine. These sides are, the weight's halved. In the middle, it's the actual weight that's on there. So this is effectively just 70 pounds. Do some overhead tricep extension. I'm gonna try to do some lats today. Not a full back workout, but because I did those deadlifts not too long ago. I feel like they hit a lot of my back pretty well, but the lats didn't feel very fatigued. I don't know if I think it was last week, instead of doing, when the video got cut, well, corrupted, I've been doing more overhead tricep extensions because I'm supposed to hit more of the full tricep. Leading up to this, it's primarily just doing push downs. Line this up a bit. I'm gonna run push downs straight into it. That's gonna be too heavy. Do 70. hurting the wrist. That problem. Usually because I'm trying to go too narrow. Let's get two more like that. Let's get one more. Alright, see if we can get some pull-ups and lat pull-downs in. Alright, gonna do some pull-ups, and then when I exhaust those, I'm gonna move on to lat pull-downs. If you're wondering why I haven't done a lot of overhead pressing, it's because as it is with the incline work I do, my front delts are actually stay fatigued longer than my chest. So I feel like any more overhead pressing would be overkill. Pretty exhausted. I'll get many pull-ups here. More than I thought I would get. Let's do 3 and 3. 3 rest pause sets, pull-ups. And we'll do 3 on this pull downs. Do the pull downs, pull over style, which means to me, what I mean by that is keeping the elbows in to hit lats better. I got a low battery, but yeah, still going. Can't wait to get a new phone. I was looking into some fancy cameras, but goddamn, they're expensive. That's that weight These are probably gonna be a struggle. With the lats already fried. So I'm just gonna try to pull down more like that. Engage the lats better. Basically the same thing, pulling down with the elbows. Same thing as that. Pull over. Except I'm not getting nearly the extension at the top. Hopefully I'm in frame, I'm probably not. Sure I wasn't in frame there. Yeah, if I'm getting a real camera, I wanted to get at least a APS-C. This thing's newer. Well, like $700. Looked at some used ones. Haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. Just wanted to start getting the content out. Figure 40 is about the last chance I have to start something like this. So I just wanted to get going with it before I'm old and withered. Another cheat one here. That's it. A little bit of a longer workout today. Get that back stuff in. Felt like I didn't quite hit with deadlifts.